best days. I can hit a 1 foot drive.
Welcome to the 1 Foot Drive podcast. Mike Szabo, Tony Iannone, and back from the fetal position on the bathroom floor, Andrew Duvall. Welcome back, Andrew. This week, we're going to recap our picks, standings. This is the last week, gentlemen. Last week of the fall run, the RSM Classic. It's going to decide who's getting punished. And we'll just see what happens from there. Gentlemen, how we doing? Andy, first of all, how do you feel? Welcome back from your week-long illness. What's going on?
I feel light, so that's good. I feel light.
You're down to
some weight?
I'm ready to get in the ring, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of helped out. I was looking to drop a couple LBs, and it was just, there's pain to it, but I got there. So it was just a different kind of pain than the gym stuff. So I'm in. It's kind of something I may start looking towards, maybe once every 6 weeks just to really get down.
Yeah.
But feeling good. The household is pretty much back to normal. So I'm excited to be here. Kind of sad I missed a week.
Mm-hmm.
The Ironman. Yeah, the Ironman award, Cal Ripken, I'm out for, so it's kind of sad that we restart this week. So, how you boys doing? How's everything going? How did you guys feel last week? I loved the pod. I listened to it 7 minutes after you guys were done, so
nice.
Listened to it right through. So,
right,
yeah.
I personally thought it went pretty good. Tony and I looked at each other and was like, "Are we missing anything? Is there anything really that?" Does value lost from the show? Or we,
wow, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
We're kind of like, wow, we're like clicking under an hour. We got off some good opinions. We played off of each other's comments very well. I mean, it worked out good. But we missed you, Andy. He's gone. It's over. All right, smart ass. All right, smart ass. Well, we're back at it. So, Tone, we got the RSM.
Here we go.
Unbelievable.
1 week. That's all it takes. That's why in the NFL you play hurt, because you never know. You the guy that takes your place may just play better, and you never get another chance to do it. It's weird. We'd never do that to you. But
seems like I'm already on the chopping block. What's going on right now, boys?
Well, I don't know. You said you're going to do that every 6 weeks or so to lose weight. I don't know. You're going to go around and start licking the handle at McDonald's, the push bar, and try to pick up some illness to lose some weight every 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I may just
have a tapeworm.
May just have to fight over the. I just might have to fight through it next time.
Yeah,
I'll take it from the bathroom. No biggie.
All right. Well,
next time it drops below 80, watch out.
Well, while you were on the couch, Duvall, did you watch any of this worldwide? Or no, we were at the Butterfield Bermuda Championship, and the tornado hurricane winds the last day. Guys weren't even wearing hats because they were blowing off. I mean, did you see any of it, or were you just so beaten up?
I did not. We were slightly busy this weekend. I was back to normal. I would say late Thursday, early Friday. I watched a lot of the DP early in the morning, but the afternoon Butterfield, I didn't really get a chance to see. I saw some great shots. Apparently there was a lot of wind and some mud balls because I saw guys chipping it down the fairway. So it was a Tony special this week out on the PGA Tour. So.
No faking it around there, man.
Yeah, maybe the strategy's real, Mike. I'm not sure, but I saw it.
He listens to the podcast. Yeah, he listened to the podcast and got the advice,
Hey.
That's why we're here.
We texted after. He was
very thankful.
Very thankful, yeah.
So I guess some guy, Adam Shank, won at -12. So it must have been super windy at -12, one in the Caribbean. Usually they go lights out when it's down that way. Well, it's not really Caribbean, but in the island chain, I would say. Not Australia or Philippines, but on this side of the islands.
As we discovered,
in the Bermuda Triangle.
It's out there.
Not in the...
I mean, it was howling. I know that. Like guys were hitting 4-irons from like $150.
Yeah, that's
and like
crazy.
These like low punch 4-irons that were getting, waist high and just trying to flight it in there. So you don't see that too often on tour.
No.
But I was following pretty closely to the leaderboard. I'm not going to lie. And there was a lot of, there was, what do you shoot, even par or something to win that on Sunday? And like, there were only a handful of like good scores. I think Smalley was the one that ended up shooting like 4 under and just absolutely chapping me. So what a ridiculous day. Whatever. But,
well,
so, it's pretty wild. How bad do you think it would have to gotten? They started early, right?
Yeah,
started early.
Is it so?
Balls rolling on the green.
That's where you call it.
That's suspension. If the balls,
it was pretty close to that.
Yeah, if there's like a flat spot and balls are actually like blowing because of the wind, when they're like placed, then they're gonna suspend it for high winds. So
I love watching that though, the cutoff follow throughs and like the creativity that it takes to play in conditions like that. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it gets wild, man. It gets wild over there. Scott, even here, like in the wintertime, you get some of those like 30, 40 mile an hour days, like,
and it swirls. Yeah, forget it.
Yeah. So, and there's water and houses all over the place down here. So it's like, Jesus.
But, how about putting in 30 mile an hour winds with one hand?
Yeah, Did you see some of the putts he made like on Saturday? He was like setting up with one hand and then just trying to get his left hand on, and it just looked like he was wrapping putts, and they were just going in. They just found the hole. So, he did a lot of. Obviously, didn't have a lot of belief in what was going on. He just kind of got it around with what he had. So,
have you ever seen that? I've never seen that.
I've done it for a drill times, but never like to flip it around. Right? Yeah.
In a PGA Tour event, though.
And won. Like, and won. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Maybe we'll see it more often. Maybe there's something to it.
True.
Thinking outside the box. Everybody's just used 2 hands, and when you do that drill, I know I do that drill with my right hand only, the club really stays on line a long time, and it works good. You don't have that left hand. It's like, you just kind of let the club head do it, and it's pretty slick. So, I mean, why not? I mean, I've told you guys before, I've dabbled with the idea of taking my putter out of the bag and just putting with a wedge, because for whatever reason, I just have the ability to get it going right on line, ruling right away, and I really putt well with just a wedge. So just take the putter out and put in a hybrid or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm playing Saturday, so I'll be doing it. I'll give you guys an update.
Yeah,
nice.
Give us a decade report on your putts per green and stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll at least try it for 2 or 3 holes until I 3 or 4 putt, and I'll go back to conventional or whatever I go to. So it's all good.
I think the lag putting you'll do very well with. I think it's when it gets close. 5-footers might get a little dicey.
Really? I always figured it would be the opposite.
No, I have a tendency to get a little I have loose wrist. So like it gets I don't keep that face on line for a long time. It's slinging left hard. So it's
on a longer putt you get a little bit of that oulé, but on the close ones, you're open a degree. You just missed it by a half a cup to the right. So
I really round the corner with that right hand, Tony. That goes left real hard. So
it just seems like it'd be harder to lag putt with one hand, but maybe that's the key of it.
I don't know. I kind of feel
seems like hitting your line would be easier, but getting the speed would be harder. But maybe not.
I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're like rolling a ball with one hand, it's kind of the same way. Like you just got
Yeah,
to, you're almost like, I almost feel like when you're long, you're painting it. You get it back there and there's like a little hinge and then you kind of just like release it going through and you just it's more of a roll. The short ones, I mean, I'm just, I'm jabbing. Like so, it's like, but it is what it is. So we'll
yeah,
test it out though. I'll give an update next week.
yeah. Little 3-footer.
Well,
You start off lined up. You take it back, and then you drag you your transition is so fast. You start dragging the handle. You putter's like four
take a
degrees
divot.
negative, and then you're just trying to stand it up to get out of it. Yeah, it could go
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah,
you hit an inch behind it. You just, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
yeah. If you ever hit behind the
Like,
putter, that's what's going on, folks.
that's
You're
how
getting a
it
little
is.
That's
wrists
great.
into
So,
it. Little wrists.
but I mean,
That's great.
honestly, there was some pretty good golf for, I think Smalley shot four. I think like Vincent Whaley was 4 through 6, and I'm like, this guy's gonna do it. And, you know,
Getting
and then
text messages.
yeah, he came in. He came in. I think he still shot like two under maybe. But I think Zach Blair ended up shooting like two or three under. Like there were a few guys that were, yeah, that were, a few under par and 40-mile-an-hour winds chasing
You
down
get,
a leader.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I think 17 was like no, 16. 17's par five. 16 was like a 235-yard par three with that wind.
But it was like 150 on the card or something.
It was
Oh,
playing
was it
230.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it
I'm
said 235
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
on the shot thing. I can't look it up. So,
Uh,
um, but like, what's funny, Mike, is I'm sitting there and um, I'm watching it, and Smalley tees off, and I see shot one and then shot two drop. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's going to make like a 7 and he's going to fall out of the top. I'm like, this guy's going to make 5 or 6. He's going to fall out of the top 10. Makes bogey, apparently finds it, makes bogey, and then birdies like 17, 18 to get back to 4 or something like that. Like, I'm just like, what is going
got
on?
it. That's great.
Can
I
I
love when
can I
that.
get a little help here? Can I get a little help? Oh my God.
Well, what was great,
So,
Tony, I didn't even have to follow the leaderboard on Sunday. I just have to look at my text messages from Duval, and I know exactly where I stand. Yeah, bro, I'm not eating a chip. Up your ass. Yeah. And that goes on for about 10 minutes, and then it's quiet, quiet, quiet. I'm like, oh, somebody's guys must be playing bad.
the Cootie cost me, man. All he needed
And
was
out of
one
nowhere,
shot, and he gets
Cootie,
in the top
son of a
20.
bitch, Cootie.
I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, so yeah, it was a pretty crazy Sunday mid
Mm,
morning after I watched the DP Tour Championship close up. I had a great Sunday morning. I'm not gonna lie, I had a great Sunday morning. So yeah, it was nice.
well, the
But
DP, but our boy flexed for a second, made Eagle to get into a playoff. Is that right?
he was, yeah, it was kind of a wild day.
Made
He was like
one
two or three
footer.
shots ahead. Yeah, he was like two or three shots ahead on like
Yeah,
12, and then he bogeyed like 13 and 15 or 13 and
yeah,
16. And
yep.
I'm like, in classic Rory fashion, this guy's just going to just throw up on himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes eagle, and I'm like, oh God, now he's gonna win, and I'm gonna like, this is what we're gonna talk about. He's gonna do it, and I was happy. It was a great final hole. Like it was fantastic, and then yeah, he drove it into the water, and things got dicey from
Oh,
there. So
well, you know why, right? You saw the report that came out
no,
with Corey. Oh, well, they're on the 18th tee for the playoff, getting ready to go, and they're like, "Who's going first?" and all that stuff. And his agent was like, "Rory, you win the DP either way. This hole doesn't matter." Rory looked at Fitz and winked and hit it in the water.
No. No
Gave his
way.
boy a bump. That's Rory for the good of the game. He didn't need to win.
That if that oh my I'm not falling for this. If that oh my Lord. I hope that's what happened. I hope that's what happened. That
A
that
true
just
champion
only
European golfer was like, Fitz, you need this win more than I do, boy. I got the
They're gonna
champion.
have to come up with another award.
Yes.
For like sportsmanship.
Yeah, I like the Lady Bing Trophy. It's all Rory.
Yeah.
What would we call it? The Rory Bing Trophy. Like, who's a super polite player on tour? Well, I guess you just call it the Rory.
Aaron Rye.
Yeah.
Make it the Rye
All
Award.
right. Now, before this deteriorates too far, let's do our pick recap. Let's get into a little RSM. Get ready. So it was not a good week. Not a good week for the boys. Tony, he threw up a bag of donuts. 0 for Tony. Tony had one missed cut, and everybody else just didn't cut it. I had one winner, Mr. Smalley. Like Duval said, he was a little T3. And Mr. Duval had one winner as well. Vince Whaley, a tie for 3. Otherwise, our guys got cut. Didn't do well. I mean, I was close with Sig. Sig needed one more stroke to get me a T40, and that was it. Andy, you didn't really have. Oh, you had Pearson. We talked about
Cootie.
him.
I needed a one shot.
Tony had Kuchar. Kuchar needed one shot for Tony, and that was really the only close one for Tony. So yeah. I'm glad you swiped in and took Kuchar off me last week. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah,
appreciate it. So current standings, gentlemen, heading into the last week. Duval 7 of 24, 29%. Oh wait, do you have a win, Duval? Did you pick a win? Okay. All right. I thought I might have wrote that in because Whaley was up there. Because I did this early.
No, I almost had 2 in a row. Had 2 in a row.
That's right. All right. I am at 8 of 24, 33.3% with one win. Tony in the lead, but he could be overtaken by any of us. He's 10 of 24, 41%. So this is really anybody's ball game. I mean, Tony goes 0 for, Andy goes 4 for 4. There is a pathway for Tony to be last, everybody. He needed 1 or 2 wins this week just to secure it. Now he's what we call on the bubble and not protected anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you? 8? You're 8? 8 of 24?
You're 7, I'm 8, and he's 10. So you got a leap. You got 1 on me and 3 to grab. Cootie could have been a dog race. So we got the RSM Classic, gentlemen. They're back on American soil. Sea Island Golf Club, little par 70. Maverick McNeely, everybody's upset Ryder Cup pick, was the defending champion last year. Maverick did not make it to the Ryder Cup. Previous winners were Auberg, Svensson, Gooch, Streb. So last chance to earn FedEx fall points. This is actually pretty cool. I had to look into this a little bit because before starting this podcast, I barely paid attention to the PGA Tour, and I didn't realize in the fall swing, like 1 through 50 tour cards were secured, all the signature events are good to go. 51 to 100, you had to play this fall to earn points to secure your card. And if you're outside of the top 100, obviously you're trying to play to get your card, right? So the top 100, 50 to 100, get their PGH cards. And then 101 to 125 is conditional. Means you're going to get some starts, but you got to do the whole rotation, and you got to play really well if you're in that conditional phase to try to move up. So I thought that was cool. 500 points for first. Did you know if you're in the top 50, and this happened already during this fall run? So let's say like this week, Harris English. He's number 13. He's good. He's in the field. If he wins this week, he does not get 500 points. It just doesn't get paid out. And second place gets 300 and so forth down the list. So I thought that was kind of interesting. They don't earn the points, but they could just say sorry to everybody else because you do have guys in the top 50.
Yeah, I would think that they would do it like an amateur winning and like second place, the pro gets like first place money and down.
Yeah.
Be interesting if they just like broke the points down in that situation instead of just taking them away. I can see why
they don't, though.
They may do that.
Kind of luck.
Yeah, they may do that though, because like the week that I saw whoever won, second place got 300 points, but it might have been a tie, like a three-way tie or something like that. But anyway, I don't take me as the expert on this. Yeah. I just a little bit of cliff notes and what I looked at it for 5.5 minutes, but so I know a little bit to be dangerous, but just the premise of it I thought was pretty cool. Get some action, get some excitement. If you guys want to watch a bunch of, like somebody like Matt Kuchar trying to get his card, Brandt Snedeker trying to get status. He's 1 point away from getting conditional status. He's number 126. You got Max Homa. Max Homa has 530 points, 540 gets him in. All granted, because other guys are going to earn points, but he's 10 points behind. So it's a lot of drama coming into last week. It's kind of cool for a fall run of tournaments with no-name guys.
My boy Max.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they talk about that on the broadcast because they really drop the ball on that kind of stuff a lot. I feel like the cuts made stuff and that they just like it's all about who's leading always and stuff like that. And
and I'd love
there's fun storylines down there.
I would love for them to explain how Brennan is number 42 in the world as well. Just how does that even happen?
That's what I was saying. That's what I said a couple weeks ago. I was like, how is that possible?
He won an event, which is 500 points, but we can't get into it again, but it's just like, so that's still one of those unexplainable things that maybe we just got to Google. How is Mike 42 in the world, Or we just go to World Golf Rankings. It'll tell you what he got points for. I guess I could do that instead of just sitting around wondering. Yeah.
What we need to chat about at some point is Justin Thomas playing hurt for the Ryder Cup. So,
don't even get dude as a captain's pick for Ryder Cup, and then
6 weeks later he's got back surgery.
Let's just let a few weeks go by. And then I'm going to slide into everybody that I had back surgery because I couldn't turn because my hips didn't work because I had a disc problem, and I got the Tiger Woods surgery because he's my daddy and I love him and I do everything that he does. Like, how do you go to the Ryder Cup hurt and take a spot away from somebody who can actually play? It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. No wonder we lost. I'm glad.
I agree.
Stupid.
I agree.
When do dumb shit, you win fun prizes, right? That's the saying or something like that. Good job, America.
Yeah, do dumb stuff, win dumb prizes. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to go, Justin Thomas.
I wonder if Keegan knew. I wonder what Keegan has to say about that. I'm gonna reach out and see if we can get him on the pod. Let's just discuss that.
Great. I'd like to ask Keegan if he thought 2 9-hole practice rounds was enough to get his guys prepped and ready to go versus Europe playing 18-hole rounds in 10 days leading up to the Ryder Cup.
Have we confirmed that?
Oh, yeah. It was somebody walking a dog who knows a guy who talked to a guy who works at Bethpage that confirmed it. Absolutely. That's real.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is great. We need to get that guy on the podcast. That's what we need to do. Oh, man.
Well, maybe I get Derek Sprague. I didn't ask him that at our section meeting. That was one of my questions, but I failed to realize I needed to put my question in advance that they weren't taking too many questions from the floor. So I needed to float that one out early, but maybe I'll just email him and be like, hey, Derek, can you confirm something for me? Seems like a pretty straightforward guy. And then I'll invite him on the pod. Maybe he'd like to talk about it.
I had to make sure there were a lot of softball questions coming from the Western New York PGA. They didn't want anything coming out too hot. So
not too.
I get it. Yeah. I get it.
You gotta control the story.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, RSM. Let's pop on in, boys. Let's see.
All right, you ready? Let's do it. All right, Duval.
Let's do it.
The most JT Poston.
The most important 4 picks of the year. You're ripping top 5 JT Poston right out of the box. Nice work.
Well, I might have 5 of the top 5. Even I didn't have it. It might be a top 5.
Well, I'm going to take one of your thunder because I know this guy is going to get picked by Duval, and I'm just going to take it from my top 5 because I think he's a Myrtle Beach, Carolina, Hilton Head type of guy. Sea Islands. Was that the Sea Islands Mafia or whatever they call themselves? Going with my guy that I love, Christopher Kirk.
Harrison. Oh, you're going with Chris Kirk.
Wow.
Chris Kirk, top.
He was on my list, and I scratched him because he shot like 1 million last year at this place. So,
all right, that was a year ago. Those are the guys I love to pick, especially top 5 because that's just a freak. Anyway,
I agree. It's a shit show.
Should have never done it. Has anybody? I have to look back. Has anybody even won a top 5? Obviously, we all did once. Well, no, because not necessarily our winner was in our top category. I have to look. I have all the.
The only time I did was Justin Thomas. I got him in Justin Thomas at Hilton.
Oh, ironic.
Hilton. I got Justin Thomas at Hilton.
What, on the simulator?
Hey, before he was hurt. That's all I got to say. So
that's fantastic.
Yep.
All right, Tony, top 5.
Got?
Well, I guess if you guys are going to put him on a silver platter for me, I'll take the long shot, Harris English.
This
guy's pretty bad at golf, so.
Wow.
He wasn't even
just taking a flyer.
Yeah, he's definitely like that area of the world, the Carolina, Hilton Head type of guy, but yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he lives at Sea Island.
It's gonna be his first competitive event after the Ryder Cup, right? He's gonna have to shake off.
He shot a boatload there last year too.
Yeah. All right, I'm up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Mr. Novak, top 10.
Yeah, you are.
Give them to me.
Yeah, you are.
Tony, what do you got? Top 10.
I'm gonna go Nico Echeverria. Played pretty bad last week, but played well here last year. So,
all right.
Hopefully, turns it around.
Wouldn't be a podcast without Tony taking Echeverria. Love it.
Yeah.
Duval, top 10.
Well, boys, give me Daniel Berger.
Ooh, nice. I thought about him.
I know, I almost sniped him as well.
But then I remember he had a limp wrist, so I opted out of him. Tony, top 20. You're up first. That's right.
I'll take this Johnny Kiefer gentleman.
Cool.
Oh,
the
never heard of him.
Corn Ferry King.
Like the medalist Corn Ferry this past year.
That would move it to Duval, top 20.
I would like Denny McCarthy, please.
Oh, I thought I could get him in the top 40. Oh, nice pick, Denny. All right, way to go. Way to go.
Denny.
This may cost me.
That's what I like
but
to hear.
but I got to take some chances, right? You got to take some chances
yeah,
if you're going to.
I don't know.
This guy is going to be inspired. I think he does good in this area of the world. Even if he doesn't, I've convinced myself that he does. I'm actually going to go with Max Homa for a top 20 to secure his full-time card.
Whoa.
I think he gets it done.
Amazing.
And I think knowing me, he'll finish E28 by one stroke. It'll be out, but anyway. All right, so top 40. Who's it back? Duval.
Back to Duval.
Well, I'm between two. And I think I'm gonna ride it. Played well here last year. I'm gonna take Luke Clanton.
Wow.
All right. You've been good with these no-name picks lately. Luke Clanton.
The guy finished 2-2 last year as an AM.
Yeah, pressure's on now, though.
He's not an AM anymore. He's got to make money to pay for that hotel. All right.
He ain't got to make any money. He ain't got to make any money. They just gave him a bunch of money.
So if I look at the guys, the first 10 guys out, you got to make a move. You got like Adam Scott sitting at 107. Tom Kim is 106. Bo Hostler, 103. He's been a pick a few weeks in this thing. But when everything's on the line and you got to go with your guy, your horse that got you there, Gerard, light it up.
Okay.
North Carolina boy. Big speech just to take Gerard. His former caddy said he plays well here. So I'm going to take his advice.
That's why he's the former.
Yep. Tony. Top 40.
All right. I will take somebody who played very, very well last week, Takumi Kanaya.
Spelling on that last name.
Solo second. Kanaya. Solo second or tied for second? Not sure, but
yeah, I'm not sure. All right, gents.
Looked very, very good.
Duval, rip off your alternate, please, in case somebody doesn't post on Thursday. Doesn't start out of the gates. Who do you got as an alternate? Bud Colley.
I'm going William Mao for the vibes.
All right. And I'm going to go with takes out half the golf course, needs to make a move, Mr. Alex Noren, number 127. He needs to make a move to get some status. So that's
127. Wow.
Yeah, he's 127 right now. He's got 410. So he's 130 points behind.
Was he hurt?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Man, I got to. Well, Mike, this is probably going to cost me $5 or $10 this week. It's either going to turn into something good and I eat a chip, or it's going to be I'm not eating a chip and I lose $10. That's fine.
Why? You breaking out my strategy, bro?
I'm gonna piggyback. I'm just gonna piggyback that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call it right out. I'm piggybacking. I'm going in. I'm putting the juju out there. It's either I'm either getting paid to eat that chip or do the photo shoot, or I'm gonna not do either one. So it is what it is.
You bastard! You can't do that to me. That's my strategy.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure something out. I'll tweak it. I'll tweak it a little something. So,
I know what I'm gonna do.
It all comes down to this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Are we sure Alex Noren is in this field?
He might not be. I just took him off of. I was late to the party with my
Tony.
He might not be in the field.
I don't believe he is.
Sweet.
I don't believe he is.
All right, so new alternate for me.
Well, thank God we got it written down. Can fucking Homa go down or something? That would be great.
Tom Kim. Is Homa even playing?
Kim.
I just have the list of guys on the like who's by the cut. I don't even know if Homa's playing.
Tom Kim is also not in.
Is Homa playing?
Oh man.
How many picks do we get before we just have to lock in one that's not there?
Nope.
Is Homa playing?
There's no Max Homa in this field.
No.
Three out of
This is bad.
All right, I'll go. Is Bo Hosler playing?
Yes.
All right, I'll take Bo Hosler for that. Then.
Yep. Wow,
This is what happens.
Andy.
Top 20, right?
Yes, this is what happens when you're not prepared, boys. All right, Hosler. I know Novak, Gerard, and Kirk
just
are
slide,
Tony.
Andy.
Tony.
Just letting it slide like this. Just
Tony,
no.
what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now?
I like how he just like talks about the pick just to kind of like, I don't think anybody noticed. Let me just get it right back in here.
Unbelievable, bro. What are you doing?
That's
Well,
three,
it's up
right? That's crazy. That's crazy
three.
talk.
Is Gerard playing?
Yeah.
Novak, Kirk. This would be great. I'm 0 for 4 and just I have nobody that's playing.
Yes.
All right, Kirk's playing.
No, those guys are in. Those guys
All
are
right.
all.
All right.
Well, I know it'd be awful is if you picked 4 guys that weren't playing and I went 0 for and you still won.
Oh shit! That's
what a treat. Oh,
That'd be
fantastic.
poetic for sure.
Tony.
I'll do Stevens for my alternate
That
then.
hurts.
I'm pretty playing.
Oh, Stevens.
Stevens is playing.
You gotta
Nobody-
Right.
He
Well,
was-
you gotta see my
I'm not
post-it note. This is disaster.
Yeah, you should see my pad is
disaster.
signs everywhere. Unbelievable.
Holy moly. Well, all right. Mike, you're
Taking
locked
Clanton.
in. I'm happy. Super happy that you got locked in there.
Super locked in this
Tony.
week. I will
Unbelievable.
so Thursday I will send you my new strategy for sending the juju out into the world. Can't tell you now because you'll just copy me and debunk my juju with your juju. So I got it though. I figured it out. All right. Well,
I've got my strategy, Mike, and
it's borrowed, but you have one.
No, I got a strategy. I told you I would tweak it a hair.
Gotcha. That'd be great if we both tweak it the same way.
That's going to be interesting, actually. It may be. It may be. So, all right.
All right, gentlemen. Well, that takes us to our new fan favorite, world famous segment.
Player or pretender?
Tony, the floor is yours. Let's go.
Gentlemen. Like I said, I will honor the streak continuing if we want.
I don't think so because I actually chimed in before I heard the results last week via text message right after, and I missed it as well.
Yeah, we both went with one. So no, streak's over.
All right.
Streak's over. Yeah, start fresh. I don't want it tainted when we go 20 deep. So
I hear you.
Don't want to have
20 deep would be not something you want to mess with. All right, so win classic theme this week. Just Georgia golfers were in the old Sea Island area, the plantation course as well. So just classic Georgia player, pretender. I'll give you 3 golfers. You give me the pretender, sir.
Georgia golfers.
Georgia golfers. You ready?
Love the third.
This one's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, here we go. Golfer number 1, Anders Albertson, a former Georgia Tech All-American. Albertson earned his PGA Tour card for the 2018-2019 season after winning the 2018 Lincoln Land Championship on the Korn Ferry Tour. He's had multiple stretches of strong play on the Korn Ferry Tour, including several top 10 seasons in ball striking metrics, and bounced between the PGA Tour and Korn Ferry Tour status for most of his professional career. Has not had a major start yet in his career. That is golfer number 1, Anders Albertson. Golfer number 2, Carter Langford. Langford played his college golf at the University of Georgia, where he won 2 Southeastern Conference titles before turning professional in 2015. After several seasons grinding on the Korn Ferry Tour, he broke through by earning conditional PGA Tour status for the 2019-20 season. His best results included a T12 at the Sanderson Farms Championship. Also has not yet qualified for a major. That is golfer number 2, Carter Langford. And finally, golfer number 3, Seth Reeves. Reeves, another Georgia Tech standout, secured his PGA Tour card twice through Korn Ferry Tour finals, highlighted by his win at the 2020 Pinnacle Bank Championship. He has recorded several top 25 finishes during his tour seasons and is known for making big moves on difficult golf courses. And Mr. Reeves also has not had a major start yet in his career. That is golfer number 3, Seth Reeves.
So 3 is legit. Seth Reeves for sure. So it's 1 and 2, Michael.
I've heard of the name for number 2 before, the last name, but I don't know if the first name is fitting. Was that Langford or something like that? I've definitely seen or heard Langford. I just don't know if it's the wrong first name.
And you, Tony, you said Anders Albertson with a B as in boy?
Correct.
Man, I know an Anders Alverson that plays the European and like has played all the mini tours around, and I think he had a couple like some stuff or that doesn't work. So I don't know, Mike. I'm leaning towards 1. Langford seems sounds very familiar, so I'm leaning towards 1.
Likewise, just I've seen Langford, I've heard Langford, and it's killing me that I don't know if it's Carter. That's the only thing that's I would rip 1. That's what I would. Let's go 1.
1.
Sir.
Final answer, boys.
Yep.
Sure.
Once again, we can start the streak next week.
Unbelievable.
Who is it?
It's Langford?
Langford is the pretender. Albertson is actually in the field this week.
Oh,
Dirty
that's upsetting. That's
Believe it or not, yeah. And yes,
Wow.
Seth Reeves is real.
Yeah.
Carter Langford, totally made up.
Jesus. Duval, we need you to look up this Albertson guy. Who are we thinking of? Or the Langford guy. You need to look up Langford, Duval.
I don't have my computer. I can't do it.
Go on and look up Langford and see who we're thinking of.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see if I can.
Langford. Might have been like
William
a
Langford? Maybe.
Yeah.
John Langford? John Langford is on the PGA Tour Champions Tour.
Might be it. I don't know. I know I've seen the name Langford. That's where this thing gets tough, is because you get the last name and we don't. Yeah. All right. Good job, Tony.
Nice, Tony. Way to go. Real happy for you.
Hey, I told you that was a hard one. That was really hard.
God.
Most of the Georgia golfers are like too obvious, right? So I have to go kind of deep.
Yes.
You could.
And that was tricky. That was tricky.
Yeah, 'cause you got Kuchar, you got Palmer. There's a bunch of guys down there that.
Yeah.
Played in
You got
Georgia.
Brian Harmon. You couldn't say Brian Harmon.
I could have. I could have got Brendan Todd, but I feel like you know those guys.
There's also guy who's just on the Ryder Cup, the best putter in the world, and he left it short 3 times in a row to win a match.
Sam Burns?
Nope.
No. Henley.
Russell Henley was a Bulldog.
Oh, there's yeah.
Um,
If I went on just
They have a wild, wild history of really, really good golf coming out of Georgia.
Georgia Tech too.
Yeah,
uh,
that's sad.
what's that other guy? He was a big Bridgestone staffer.
Kuchar.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them.
I think
it's
playing
like
golf in
Heath or
Georgia
something
has
like
to
that.
be one of my favorite places on earth. I don't know about you guys, but
What
Oh,
is?
yeah.
playing golf in Georgia
I
just feels right.
Spent 3 years in Georgia. There's a lot of good golf in Georgia.
Yes, there is.
Golf.
There's a lot of good golf within like 20 minutes of Augusta. That's not Augusta.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent 2 or 3 years just outside of Atlanta, Cherokee Run and Conyers. It's right outside of East Lake. So it's like Atlanta, East Lake, and then Cherokee Run. That's you got White
Yeah,
Collar
got it.
Golf Club of Georgia, Atlanta
Atlantic Country or
Club,
Atlantic Athletic Club. Like,
TPC that's
yeah.
there, the Norman TPC, whatever that is. Yeah, there's a bunch of. I don't know what's there now. That was back in 96, 7, 8 when I was down that way. I don't think Tony was born yet, were you? You might have been born. 98?
I was born, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I'm old, Mike. What are you talking?
I knew it was
Were
close.
you born in 90? Were you 90 or 91?
91.
Yeah.
Do you want my social as well?
Yeah.
Not on the pod. Just text it to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and your
Thanks.
pin number as well. And
Yeah.
Got it.
your 3-digit CSV. Yeah, so we touched on it earlier, boys. So Rory, that's 4 in a row, 7 total for the DP Championship, and he only trails behind Monty, who has 8. So he's still in
Go
good
look
form.
up his points and where he got all of his points. He still ends up winning, but he got like 16 or 1700 for the Masters.
Good.
And
It's a quality win.
I just didn't know that. Like, I would have thought that I guess I didn't realize that he would get points for that.
Why wouldn't he?
For the DP World Tour points list.
Yeah,
It's
PGA
not
Tour.
a DP. Yeah, but he doesn't get he doesn't get points for like other wins that he's had on the PGA Tour, I don't believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but all the majors are co-sanctioned, right?
Yeah, the majors aren't
Are
on
they?
PGA Tour.
The
no.
Masters isn't co-sanctioned by anybody. It's just ran independently by the Masters.
Correct. And then the
Well-
tours issue points, like the PGA Tour issues points, DP issues points, the Asian Tour issues
Yeah,
points.
I didn't realize that. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that it would get European points
That'd be like saying, why
because
does
he
the
doesn't play a lot of events on the European Tour.
he plays enough to keep his card? When you're one of the top players in the world,
Plays
playing
enough to
multiple
win
tours.
the freaking tour.
Yeah,
Look up Europe. Rory McIlroy European starts. I looked it up. I wish I
Why?
would.
How many starts do you think he has?
10.
Sure.
That's what you think as well?
There's a minimum to
Like
keep your
he
card.
won.
They waive it for Rory, but there's a minimum to keep your card. Like PGA
Like he
Tour
won. He
starts.
yeah. He got the. Yeah. Look it up. Just look up, yeah, like race to Dubai, and then he'll be first, and you just click on his name.
Because in the same thought, why would PGA Tour give points for the British Open when they go over there?
No, I know. I completely
Yeah.
understand. I just didn't realize that he would get.
Wow.
Do you want me to include the
How many total events
But
does he
majors
get?
or no?
How many
Because the
total
majors
events
are
does he
all
have?
part of it,
Yeah, how many total events does he have?
including majors.
Sure,
Yeah, so
total events.
yeah, we could do the math.
2, 3, 9, 10, 11, including the tour championship.
He played 11 events, so four of those. One of them is like the Genesis, which is co-sanctioned, and I get. And then he played 2 at the end of the year. So I mean, he played 6 or 7 events. No, he played 7 events on the
But
European tour.
yeah,
He still win if you take off the 1600 for whatever. I think he still wins by like 500 points or something.
mm,
It's just very impressive for not playing your that tour.
yeah. I mean, that's why they're making a trophy for him. I
Yeah,
mean, the guy is very impressive, and he gets the for
he's
the
a very
major.
good golfer. He's a
Now,
very good golfer. That's
now,
for sure.
now a fact check from last week when Tony and I were talking about this award. Tony, I didn't know last week because the article just came out right before we came on the podcast, but more information arose. We were talking about, can Rory win his own award? And we are kind of laughing like, yeah, why not? Because he could be the inaugural winner of his own award, but he actually is ineligible for it. I don't know if you saw
Why? That's a travesty.
it. So he is ineligible for his own trophy.
Oh,
Goes
that
to the
would be the
next
best story
per-
ever.
Well, it's still going to be a
I don't.
story. He's still gonna have the most points, and Rory's going to be like, "Good job finishing second. I still had the most points," and that's why my face is on this trophy that you're getting. So
So like, wouldn't that be a great trophy to have when he's like, I don't know, like not around anymore, regardless of what way that is?
That's what I thought too. I mean,
or maybe when he retired.
how do
That's what I
you?
mean. Like
Yeah, how do you name a trophy for
I
somebody
mean,
who's
he's
still
almost
playing? I
retired.
don't
He's
know.
going to play signature events on the PGA Tour, 7 times in Europe, and then the majors. So he's basically retired.
This guy works out like an animal. I don't know.
Yeah, he does. He squats.
He's
His squat
he's gonna
lunges.
be around, dude. He's gonna be around for decades.
how old is he?
Decades.
39, 38?
Is he that
35?
old?
37's my guess. I
37.
think he's closer to 35. He's like 35, 6, 7.
I say 34.
Did you slip that in on purpose?
What?
35, 6, 7?
Yeah, I did.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
Amazing.
thank you.
So, well, I mean,
He's
How old is he?
How old is he?
What up, Tony?
he's 36.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Listen,
36,
I
7.
think I think it's great that he's the icon that he is. I think it's great for European golf.
World golf.
European.
World stage.
European. The Euro golf. I think that's fantastic. So,
Did you also see? We talked about it on this pod, and I completely whiffed on it. I didn't see the news until it was too late, but we can still talk about it. Was Kai Trump made her LPGA Tour debut? Did you guys see that?
Well,
yeah,
yeah, I didn't hear how she did.
83.75.
83,
75.
75? Wow.
So she
Well,
broke what we were talking about. I think we'd have to play back the
yeah,
tape.
what was
but I
our
think
over under?
it was like 88 for the first round, and then maybe like 84 for the second round. I don't know. We'd have to play back the tape, but I don't think we were too generous for her
No.
based on Duvall's
I mean,
looking up results online. We set the line based on the I think 78 was the
I mean,
lowest score on competition or something like that.
yeah, for
That's
like
crazy.
24. I mean, she played some solid golf the second day. I'm sure she had some pretty heavy jitters on
Oh,
Thursday
yeah.
or Friday or whatever day the ladies start.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I don't know.
75.
I haven't been able to get on the LPGA website in 6 weeks, so
Still loading.
it's
still
not really sure.
It
I think
said
that's what
sign
broke
in.
my computer. I think that's what sent my computer into a tizzy. I'm not sure, but
That's funny stuff.
so
Yeah, she shot in her round of 75. She had a triple bogey and a double bogey in that round as well.
Oh shit!
So that was pretty impressive.
So
4 birdies.
She's
made a
making
bunch
some
of birds.
birdies. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 birds, triple, and a double for 75.
Oh.
I tell you what,
Well,
at my home club, if I make a triple and a double, my score's got an 8 in front of it. That's for sure.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good plan.
Yeah. I don't make enough birdies anymore to recover from that much giveaway. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the caddy doing? What are you doing, caddy? Come on, man.
What they're supposed to
The
do.
Bushnell doesn't talk back to Mike, so he doesn't really have anybody out there. You know what I mean? Like it's just him and his Bushnell
Yeah.
chatting away.
If nobody knocked me out of a 30-yard cut.
From 110. From 110.
The 9-iron. I'm going to hit a high cut 7-iron, and I'm going to saw it off. Oh, it didn't work.
My Lord.
Double.
You would have done great this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys played any golf lately?
0.
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It snowed here.
One of our members
It
opened
almost
a sim.
snowed here, Tony. Jesus.
Get out of here. You going to the club doesn't count as snowing. Come on now.
Yeah, it's true. I feel that. Yeah. Few times you can ski in Florida, buddy. So, you know. But,
wow.
Yeah.
I played in there was some members were at a club, like a sim restaurant type setup. And I went over there and played. That was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 Thursdays ago. I went over and did that. That wasn't too bad. It was like a closest to the pin. You just take one swing, and then it takes your total distance from the pin for 9 holes. So you have whoever hits the closest shot gets a skin, and then you take the total cumulative away from the pin, and that was your winner. So that was fun.
That's cool.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Took down 2 or 3 games. So that was good to see. My wedges were still on.
Heck yeah.
Didn't make
It'll
any
never be
big.
off.
Those were, it's tricky though, because like it happened the one time I didn't win, I hit a shot and I missed a green to the right, and there was a cliff. It went down the cliff. So like you get your yardage away from the pin, and then when you end up in a penalty area, it maximizes it by like 50%, 70%, 100%. So then you're just out of the game, right? I added 400 feet away from the pin on one shot, so it was like, goodbye, you're done. So, but it was a cool concept. But you asked about playing. That was the last club.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while either. I'm excited to play on Saturday. I got a buddy coming into town that we haven't seen in a while. Moved back up north. He's coming down, him and his wife and his daughter. So
There you go.
we got a little 4-ball action. So it'll be nice.
Hell yeah.
Super tight golf course. So I'll make sure I bring the old shag bag with me. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scuffed ball.
We'll see
what that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Factor that into the old putting. How much break's gonna go based on the scuff. So anybody seen any of this Tiger Woods Champions Tour stuff?
No.
They're a little worried.
Who's worried?
What, that the purses are going to be too big? What are they worried about?
No, they're worried about there's like couple of different things. They said like Insperity, I think, is one of the title sponsors for an event, and it's like off of a signature event on the PGA Tour, and they're like, we're worried that if Tiger plays, they're gonna lose viewership to the PGA Tour event because Tiger's gonna be over there. And like, there was this guy that put a comment in there, and he's like, I would watch Tiger on the Champions Tour ride around in a cart and not even play before I watch the PGA Tour.
Watch Tiger start with a star and a bourbon, just watching other guys play golf. That's great.
Yeah,
just making fun of guys.
But yeah, they said they had like, they said they've like increased all of their concessions, all of their stands, like everything that's going on, because they said obviously with Tiger coming in, it's going to be pretty big. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, how many events is this guy really going to play out there?
And how many
is it
stay
for
healthy
sure?
for? Yeah, is it a done deal?
I mean,
He's gonna...
So yeah, so there's no with the new surgery and everything. They said they don't have a schedule set or when he's going to be back. But I mean, I got to imagine that he's going to try to be ready for the father-son or the parent-child on the PNC. I mean, Charlie and his team down here, Benjamin, just won the state championship again. Charlie shot like the lowest round of the day for them to come back and win.
Wow.
So like, I have to imagine that he's getting ready for that. And if he's getting ready for that, then he's probably dialed up trying to get ready for some of the majors that he can play in out there, which I got to imagine is all of them. So
yeah, I would think he tries to play Augusta.
Shocked.
Yeah, go ahead, Tone.
You think so?
Yeah, I didn't think he would play on the Champions Tour, to be honest.
I didn't really think so either, but I don't know. There's supposedly there's rumors, you know.
Yeah.
You think it's for sure, or this is just speculation?
I mean, I think that honestly, I think just being the staple of the game that he is, you know, he goes out and plays some of these events. I think those guys want him out there for multiple reasons.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they want money. They want, you know, him to be out there. And, you know, Ernie was egging him on. Yeah, Ernie was egging him on. He's like, you know, come on out. You're gonna hit wedges into everything, and golf courses are shorter. You get to ride a cart now. Like, come on out and try to beat us if you can. That's basically what Ernie said. So, I mean,
well,
fantastic.
I would think if you made the comment that they're increasing concessions and they're doing build outs at these events behind closed doors, he would have had to commit to certain events, as long as, you know, there's an asterisk with his health. But I think he would have had to commit privately to the tour for them to spend that money on those upgrades and not just waste money, right?
Yeah.
So he could have looked at the schedule and been,
like,
look, the 10 events I want to try to play if I'm healthy. And then they, you know, so that one that's across from a signature event, the PGA Tour, maybe his back flares up and he's not going to play that event because he's, you know, not saying just to keep the attention on the PGA Tour that week. So he may strategically pick
I know that Insperity he just signed with, and that's like the major title sponsor for that event. So like I'm guessing there's got to be some sort of correlation with that. But then again, you know, what do I really know? But it's just speculation again. But I mean, I'd like to see him out there. I'd tune in, and I'd like to see him watch. How much coverage is that guy going to get? Regardless, I mean, you're gonna see 69 of 70 shots or 70 of 75 shots. Like,
where is the event? I'd say we go. Let's go.
I'd have to look it up. I'd have to see where it is, but
yeah. Give me that badge for sure.
Well, and you know, he's
also
been away
staying
from
on the
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's been. No, you're good, Mike.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, and he's been away from the game for a while, and I'm pretty sure he's single. So he's going to want to get back into the game, play some golf, hanging
out,
events, Who knows?
Yeah, see who's around, catch a couple of handshakes here and there. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't need, but it's all part of the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everybody did it, right? Like Nicholas did it in whatever. Like Palmer did it, Gary Player and all them. They all did it. So I'd have a hard time believing that he, when he gets out there, he wouldn't want to do that. Most of the greats, when you talk about great golfers that have awards and things like that, would probably want to extend their career and play as long as they can and, play the champions and stuff like that. And some of them don't. I mean, which, we understand. And those are the guys that, we kind of let fall to the wayside when they get that age. But
yeah, they don't have any,
bothered.
Or they just develop the
some
yip.
of them want to ride off in the. True. That's true.
They get a little.
But yeah, they talk about the yips. Speaking of the Champions Tour, apparently last week there were 2 guys following Bernhard Longer around with shirts of like the 10, whatever rule it is that like he's breaking the rule because of like the way he's got things set up on his putter.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty wild.
Left wrist is anchored, but his hand is not. So the handle is off, but his left arm is anchored. So like, is he sliding through with a technicality about? Yeah, the putter isn't touching, and his wrist isn't anchored, but his forearm is snugly right against his chest.
It's interesting because I don't know exactly what the rule is, but I know that nothing above the forearm, right? So it's like the elbow joint is supposedly the spot that's the breaking. So like if it's nothing is braced up there other than his wrist, which is on his chest. So like if it is allegedly,
allegedly.
Oh, come on.
We just keep the lawyers out of. So I don't know if that's that's the rule.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that I know that I played with a guy at PGA Village a few years ago that we practiced a bunch together, played a bunch of rounds together, and he was playing the champions, and he was just like, that guy's definitely anchoring. Like it's without question, he's anchoring. So, it's kind of hard for that. Everybody's coming to the consensus that he's anchoring it. And then, nobody's saying anything, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Once it starts, never.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rumors fly, man. Rumors fly.
Yeah, they're gone. All right, boys. Anything else?
But when are we coming up with the punishment? Are we going to do that next week when all's said and done, or?
I guess so.
Like you can't come up with the punishment when you know who's going to be punished.
Kind of makes it better because you can hit the soft spot on the person.
Or that person doesn't have any say in it. Yeah.
Whoever loses just has to. The 2 guys that didn't lose. We still need help. We've had some good suggestions from the audience. We have the hotline. We got ways to hit us up on socials. Last week, hit us up with your suggestions for this punishment. We have a couple in already, but we'd love some ideas for sure.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
God, keep them easy, boys. Keep them easy, and unless actually give us the worst. I have a really good feeling about this week, so I'm ready to fly. I'm ready. My wings are spread. So
the great Bambino calls his shot.
It would be a comeback for the ages. So a lot of trash talking coming from the other side of this screen that I'm looking at. So I'm really hoping that it kind of just Mongolians real quick.
Air press. Air press the Baruni.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love it.
So, well,
nice.
Anybody got anything?
I had one last thing.
Love it.
Yeah, Mike.
had an achievement last night in my professional athletic career. My regular Monday bowling league. I bowled my first 600 series. I bowled a 613. Yes, my first one.
What?
Ever. So
did you have any? Did you have like one banger? Did you have like one like 265 and then?
So it's 3 games
like...
and you 200 for the 3 games. No, I had it was like 190, 220, 215 or something like that, whatever equals up to 613.
Wow.
I think 190 was I think it was like 190, 204, 2 something. So anyway, with my handicap, whoo, I was really high. I was like 754 after my handicap, so that was great. But yeah, so I've been
down.
So it took me 32 weeks last year, and I think we're like 8 weeks into this year. That was my goal starting this bowling thing, was to that's like the benchmark of all the good bowlers, is to shoot a 600 series or better every time you roll it. So I finally did it. Took me a year and not a year. It took me 32 weeks of league last year, and then we started in September, so almost 8 or 9 weeks this year. So about 40 to 50 weeks, I got my 600.
Less than a year.
Yeah, so
nice.
That's awesome.
God dang.
Now I turn my
God dang.
Now
Mike.
I turn my sights to a 300 game and a 700 series. That's the next level of so 2 years from now, if we keep progressing like this, in 2 years I'll report back with my 300 700 series.
Perfection.
Yes.
Love it.
Perfection.
And the best part about it is
that's wild.
These guys show up. They have like 3 or 4 bowling balls and all this stuff. I got 1 ball. They got like a special ball they throw for spares, and then balls they throw for strikes. And then I guess if the lanes transition or something, they switch to a different ball. I don't know. I got 1 ball for everything. So maybe I'll add to my arsenal at some point. I'd have to understand it.
You deserve it.
It's like whenever you have a golfer and you're like, hey, you want a lob wedge, sand wedge, gap wedge, and maybe they're like, I don't know. Just give me the sand wedge for now until I learn. I don't need all these other wedges.
Yeah.
What the hell? So I guess if you can relate to that.
I'd be interested. So is the spare ball heavier so it doesn't curve as much, and then you can get the corner pins easier, or is it vice versa?
Cover. No, it's you can use the same weight. You can make it heavier if you want, but I guess from what they tell me, it's the cover. So like a spare ball would be like a plastic cover.
Oh.
Grip the lane. So when you throw it on an arrow, there's no curve. It'll just spin like it wants to, but it has no characteristics with the core or the cover to flip. So it'd be like in golf hitting a DT solo. You know, there's going to be very little spin on it.
Nice.
And then for your strike ball, you could do a bunch of different covers. They got urethane, solids, resin, all sorts of shit, right? You think golf ball science is crazy. The bowling ball science is wild. They have all these different cores, all these different covers, and they do little things. And if you understand it, it's perfect. Like in golf, you have a urethane cover ball for spin. Same thing in bowling. You get the nicer cover, and that, depending where the lanes are oiled, you can hook it in. But I just throw 1 ball. Make it work. Make it work.
That's all I ever used. 1 ball.
1 ball. 1 ball, Bob.
Nice.
So that's it.
Congrats, Michael.
That's all.
Find one I can fit my fingers in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the. I got the ball, so
series. Nice.
One that fits your hand.
Make sure you get the grip.
Exactly.
All right, so tune in.
Well, congrats, Mike.
Thank you. Yes, that was an achievement. I was calling my son at Penn State. He bowls for them, and for Christmas last year, he got me one of those, like you can get a little thing to wipe your ball off, the oil, so it doesn't affect your next shot, and it says something to the extent of, I suck at bowling. It actually says that on there, like, I suck at bowling or something. on the little chamois cover thing. That's what he got. So I use that every day.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thanks,
Nice.
Jack.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all I got, boys.
Yeah, that sounds like something Jack would get for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gents.
Cheers, gents.
I try. But even on my best days,